Hey everybody, I'm Leon Thomas and welcome to a special edition of New Bizz Buzz, the show where we talk to business owners and businesses that are new, unique, or do something special for society. This is New Bizz Buzz. Here we go. Everybody, I'm Leon Thomas. Welcome again to New Biz Buzz. Yeah, it's been a minute since you've seen a New Biz Buzz. We know that. How do we know? Because some of you have been contacting me saying, hey, what happened to New Biz Buzz? Where's New Biz Buzz? I have somebody that would be a great business to bring on the New Biz Buzz, and on and on and on. So here we are, kind of a semi big announcement show that we're back every Wednesday right here, wherever you're watching, Wednesday at 8:30. If you want to be a guest on New Biz Buzz, send me an email. Send it to leonthetrainer@gmail.com. But as we go throughout the show, you're going to find out there's another way, a cooler way to get in touch with me because I have an InPhone. That's right, InPhone, inphone.co/LTG. Go ahead, let's put that up on the screen so folks can know how to get in touch with me. There it is right there. You don't need a phone number. You don't need an email address. You just put that in, and everything you'd ever want, a way to contact me, shows up right there. And speaking of InPhone, our guest tonight is Tony Macadon, regional representative with InPhone. Let's bring Tony on into the show. Hey, Tony, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Leon. How about yourself?
Oh, Tony, I am just rocking groovy. And let me tell you, you should ask me why am I rocking groovy? Go ahead, ask me. Go ahead.
What has you so rocking and grooving tonight?
I'm going to tell you. Thanks for asking, by the way. I'm going to tell you what's got me rocking and grooving. Number one, New Biz Buzz is back. You're back. And you're here for you're the first guest on the second season of New Biz Buzz. And I'm so looking forward to having a conversation with you. But that's not all. That's not all, right? I'm sporting the Racquetball Revival t-shirt. You go to racquetballrevival.com. You can learn all about that, the great things that are happening with kids on the racquetball court. I want everybody to go to racquetballrevival.com. But here's the big one, Tony, and this is why I wanted you to be here. You introduced me to InPhone. And man, am I digging it? Am I digging it? So, Tony, we're going to talk a lot about InPhone, but why don't you go ahead and start? Tell everyone what InPhone is, what it does, and all that. Then we'll go through some demonstrations, and I'll tell a story about my use of InPhone. Tony, it's great to have you here. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'd be happy to. I love talking about InPhone. And I'm so happy to hear your experience with it because that's what I love the best with my clients. When they purchase one, sometimes they're not exactly sure how to use it, but when they get it, when it clicks, when they see all the things they could do to get their business in front of people, it really just gets them excited, and that gets me excited as well. InPhone is a business toolpad. It is not a digital business card. We do so much more than the traditional business than the digital business card. It is a business toolpad, and it is next level. Basically, though, it's totally customizable. We want you to show your clients how do you want to be seen to your clients and your customers. We want that in a nice, clear, concise, professional way. How to get in touch with you, what's your social media presence, what links, what can we help you with to put it there so it puts you in the best light? Do you want videos on your InPhone? Do you want your YouTube channel? How can we get in touch with you? There's just so many things we can do with it. And once we have it, as you can see, and I'm sure you're going to tell the guests, it's so easy to share. And not only do you share it, but then they share it. And man, I'll tell you, the numbers just grow and grow.
Tony, when you first told me about InPhone, I think you were on the show with Mike Wiener and Network Referral Group. I think that's where you and I met, and you were telling me about it, and I checked yours out. I'm like, I don't know. And so you kept, answering my questions, and I kind of liked it. All right. Now, those of you watching, here's the thing. Watch, I'm ready this time. Tony, look, these things right here, business cards. You don't need them. You don't need them. Now, let me give you an example of this. A couple weeks ago, I was at a sport management summit at Robert Morris University. Been going there for years. You meet college students, you meet folks in business and so forth. And typically you say, take my card. By the way, does everybody remember that first time you had business cards? I remember it. Tony, you remember first time you had business cards?
Oh yeah, I mean it was great. I see my name there, my title. Oh, it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. My first business card came when I was working the front desk at a hotel. The owner thought everyone should have business cards. I'm handing business cards out to everybody. I'm in the supermarket going, have a card, have a card, have a card. I'm handing business. I think I went through like 1,000 cards in like a week. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm handing them out. That's what you're supposed to do. Right. So I'm at this sport management event. Okay. And I didn't even take business cards. Instead of going, here's my card, I'd say to folks, take out your phone. All right. Go to this website, the site I'm going to tell you. Go to inphone.co/LTG. And folks were doing that, and they're getting, let me show you what happens when you go to inphone.co/LTG. All right, check this out. This is the coolest thing ever. Check this out now.
And
When
Leon,
you,
before you get started, I got one question
okay,
for you.
yeah, go ahead, go
When
ahead.
you put this up on the screen, who designed this? Who designed this?
Who designed it?
Well,
You,
basically, I'm putting it the wrong way. What I'm getting at is you designed everything you wanted on this. You
oh,
told me what you wanted. There was no, you have to have this, you have to have that. You're the one that came to me and said, this is what I want on here.
yeah, yeah. I said, Tony, this is what I would like to have. Right, and check this out. Right, you seeing that on the screen right now? Right, that's my InPhone right there on the screen. Now you gotta use your thoughts here, folks. It's a cell phone on your mobile device. That's what it's gonna look like. Right. Now here's the coolest thing about this. Right. Let me just enlarge it just a little. Right. So this is all customizable, as Tony said. So all of my information is right here in one place. It's all here. So, Tony, let's say somebody wanted to go to my website, right? They wanted to support kids racquetball. You click here, watch what happens. Look at that. It takes you to the racquetball site. I mean, it's just amazing the way this InPhone works. I mean, I'm telling you, this is just awesome stuff. Look at it. It takes you right there. Tony, go ahead. Talk some more about info, because I'll go on, and you're the
I
guest
love
of the
hearing
show.
you talk
I
about it.
want you to get a chance to talk about it. Go ahead.
I love hearing you talk about it. But one of the things, as you were talking before, you're at an event, cards are flying around. I mean, at the end of the day, you have 50 of them in your pocket. You don't even remember who's who. You had a 2-minute conversation with them. You're trying to remember who was Bob. I'm not sure. I can't even remember who Bob was. But guess what? When you hand out an InPhone, they remember you, because not only do you hand your InPhone out, you save it on their phone. So now they know. Now they know when they go back, okay, I have Leon's information there. Oh, let me see what Leon does. So it's just a perfect thing for you to be different, to stand out, and also for them to get the information they need to possibly do business with you.
Yeah. Tony, tonight, I'm talking within the last hour, today, I said to someone, let me give you my info. I'm on a phone call with them. Right? I said, let me give you my info. They said, you don't have to. I have it on my phone already. They saved it. I don't even remember giving it to them.
Yep.
Right? But they said it's on the phone already. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, I got it on your phone. I'm like, come on. They're like, no, seriously, I have it. I have it. Listen, folks, take a look at this again. Right? So that's what my info looks like. So If I go right here, I'm going to be able where it says copy, paste, and share. I can click that and get a link, and I can text it or email it to anybody and say, here it is. The next one, a QR code pops open. All the shows that our company does. By the way, we have Dr. Jay Rasenko in the control room today, one of the best producers in the business. He's taught so many others everything there is to know about webcasts and virtual event and podcast production. Dr. J, shout out to you. All the shows are listed right here. Jasmine Pollock has a sports show, Jasmine on Sports. You click this button right here, it takes you to her website. There's no more. Let me write down www, any of that stuff. It's right here. So we can just look at this. I mean, it's all right here. If you don't have an InPhone, I'm telling you, you got to get one. Go ahead, Tony.
And you know what too, and this is, everything isn't done overnight. Of course, this takes time. But, and this is just for an example. Maybe Jasmine turns around in 6 months and says, you know what, I want an InPhone. Now that button could go straight to hers. So we could link it up. So when you hit Jasmine's information, it goes to her InPhone. The text says, hey, here's how to call me. Here's how to get in touch with me. Here's everything else I do. And what I'm getting at that is we link up other businesses. On my InPhone, I have an A-team. When I send out my InPhone, which I do constantly all day long, 40 businesses, including the Leon Thomas Group, go with it. So if somebody wants to know, who does Tony do business with? Who does Tony know, like, and trust? It's right there. I'm not just sending out my information. I'm sending out all of their information.
Yep, it's right there. Even today, Tony, when I contacted you, I did not go into my previous text messages or to my phone log to get in touch with you. You know what I did? Your InPhone is saved on my home screen. So in fact, didn't I text you and say I'm using my InPhone to contact you? Right? Look, I'm gonna show you. Look, folks, right here. There's where am I? This side right here. That's Tony's InPhone on my home screen, right there. Right? Some of you are looking, oh, I know where Leon Banks now. That's nice. Okay, it's right there. And all I did was click the button, and Tony's InPhone showed up right on my phone, and I slid down to where it said text me. All of his information is right here. I
The funny
mean,
part, I understand the excitement in that, because I remember the day that I realized, oh my God, I could text them. I could go to their InPhone.
yes.
So I know what you mean.
The InPhone is hot. So I'm telling you, everybody watching, you need to look at InPhone. You need to get an InPhone. Go to inphone.co/TM2. That's going to put you in touch with Tony. See, look, I don't have to give you an email address. I don't have to give you a phone number. All of his contact information is right there. Now, I know we had a little banner thing that said, if you want to be a guest on the show, here's my email address. You don't even need that. Go to inphone.co/LTG. All of my information is right there. I mean, it's just happening and stuff.
Yep.
Wow.
Absolutely. Including a calendar on my end. Hey, you want a 15-minute presentation on how it works? Because we're not even scratching the surface, I got to tell you, with what InPhone can do. But you want to get on my calendar, go to my InPhone, click schedule appointment, find a time that I'm available, and let's talk. Because I do this all day long, and I enjoy it very much.
You know what, Tony? Since you talk about scheduling a meeting and let's talk and all that, right? Watch this, because you added. Remember, you talked about how customizable it is, and I sent you an email saying I'd like to have a link to my calendar on my InPhone, and you responded with, "Yeah, okay, send me the link." Right? And you got it set up. So watch this. I got to show this. You brought it up, and it's man, I could go on forever. All right. So look, here's my InPhone right here, right, folks? And if you just scroll down, it says right here, schedule meeting. Look at that. You click there for schedule meeting. Watch this. It takes you right into my Calendly where you can book time with me. It's right there. There's no more back and forth and all of this stuff. Folks, listen, InPhone is hot. That's all I can tell you. It's that simple to use. If you don't have one, you need to contact Tony at inphone.co/TM2. But when you finally text him, call him, or whatever, because you guys are going to make contact at some point, tell him you learned about InPhone on New Bizz Buzz. Do me that favor. Tell him that. And then go to mine, inphone.co/LTG, and check out the racquetball program, because it'll direct you upper left corner. It says support kids racquetball, racquetballrevival.com. You can do that, right? And give us a donation so we can continue to provide the outstanding sport of racquetball to kids. Tony, what didn't we talk about in regards to InPhone? It's hot.
One last thing I like to mention, I always mention this with prospective clients. You had your business card there before. I tell people, how many times do somebody go out and say buy 1,000 business cards, and then 2 weeks later something changes, whether their website, their company name, anything. And you know what? When I use this example, I would say 8 out of 10 follow that up with, yeah, that happened to me 3 months ago or 6 months ago. So what happens in those situations? You have to take those cards. They're useless right now. So basically you got to throw them in the garbage. With InPhone, when things like that happen, we're just an email away to say, hey, look, change my button, my website to this, change my email to this. We just change it automatically. And if it's sitting on InPhones right now, because your business could be out there on hundreds of on cell phones. If it's on there right now, it's automatically updated. So nobody has old information. Nobody has your old phone number or your old website. It's automatically updated and up to date.
All right. You just talked about you had a stack of business cards, right? You just talked about it. This was not planned. This what we're about to do comes a result of what you just said. All right. Now, I'm going to reach over here and I'm going to show you how many business cards I have sitting over here right now. And I know 2 of these boxes, I've had these for at least 2 years. All right. Here we go. So number 1 is proving you're not even handing out cards anymore. Right? Watch this. Watch this. Keep them coming. There's 1, 2. Look, that's a long one there, right? Look at this. They keep going, keep going. Don't. There's more. Wait, there's more, folks. Here. Look. They're still coming. Business cards are still rolling. Their business cards are still coming. Here's 1 more. Look at this. Look at this. All right, so now I don't know. Here, take a look inside. Look, let me get a close look at this. Look at all these business cards that I have not given out. Look at this. Look, I haven't given them out.
When you said before that I was the one, I handed it to everybody, when you got your first one, I was the exact opposite. I handed them out. If somebody gave me theirs, I gave them mine. So I was the person that would buy 1,000 and 8 years later still have 500 left. But yet with InPhone, I send them out all day long because I don't have to be face-to-face with somebody. I could be laying on a beach and sending out my information all day long.
Yeah. You can put it right in your email signature. Right? Wait, there's more. Right? I got 1 more box here.
You should build a house with that. Don't you?
I got 1 more. Look at that. Look at that. Right there. Look, I got more. Look. Listen. I've been including it in text messages to folks. I've been calling people saying, look, you got to check out my info. I've been calling them, right? I've been putting it in emails, telling people you got to check it out. So listen, it's hot. You gotta check it out. Tony, what have I forgotten?
Tell me not to talk price. I don't know if you want to talk price on the show, but what is it in comparison to those business cards? What did info like?
All right. I know I probably have, I'll say $400 at least in business cards stacked up here. Right. At least here, I'll try to stack them all up so everybody can check it out. I'll back a look. I got at least $400 in business cards lined up right here.
You got it. Can you get it? There.
Right. I didn't spend nearly that much for InPhone, and I get more. Yeah. I get more because look. All right. I'm sorry. Tony, I know we're going longer than I said we would on the show, but look on this on this one piece of paper, I have my name, my title, my email address, my phone number, a website. I got 5 pieces of information right here. How many do I have on my InPhone? Here, let's take a look at that. Let me bring up my InPhone again. You can take a look at it yourself. Take out your phone right now and look at it if you think that what we're telling you is not real, right? Take a look at it yourself. Take out your phone right now. I mean, no, stop. Take out your phone and take a look at this right now. Here, I'm going to bring my InPhone up on the screen. I mean, we're talking real time here. Check
And
it out,
Leon,
folks.
here's what the InPhone's telling that your business card's not. It's showing the shows that you have. It's
Yeah.
showing what you do with youth racquetball. It shows that you have an InPhone show. You have other shows on there. You have Jasmine on sports. It takes them to a YouTube channel where they could actually watch that show. A business card is, it's just giving your name and phone number, and that's it.
We counted up 5 pieces of information that were on the business card, right? Now I'm going to go through and we're going to count up how many I have on the InPhone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take a breath. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm not done yet. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, let's take the get your own InPhone link out. That's 22 pieces of information all right here at the click of a button. Come on. I mean, this is hot. This is hot.
I'm not going to argue with you.
This is just hot stuff. Yeah. So listen, you need to check out InPhone. You need to get one. You need to talk to Tony. Go to inphone.co/TM2. You need to do it. Call me about it. I'll tell you how groovy it is. And how do you get in touch with me? You want my phone number? You're not getting it. Go to inphone.co/LTG, and it's right there. All of my contact info is there. So, Tony, thank you, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the opportunity to speak with you again and have you on the show. Thank you.
Thank you, Leon. I greatly appreciate talking to you as well and hearing your great experiences.
Yeah, thank you. And folks, if you have a business that should be here on New Bizz Buzz because it's something really, really hot, really, really good, really, really cool, you can do what the instructions say there. Send me an email to leonthetrainer@gmail.com, or you can go to my InPhone, phone, that's inphone.co/LTG, and all my contact information is there. And let me know that you have a cool business that you want me to get as excited about as I am about InPhone. And we'll bring you right on here, New Bizz Buzz, because we're here every Wednesday now at 8:30 because you said you wanted more New Bizz Buzz. And we're back. Now, the final thing. What are you doing at 9:05 tonight, those of you watching the show? I know you're not doing anything at 9:05. Come back and watch Real Thoughts and Conversation, another big announcement show about that. Tony, thanks again for being here on this edition of New Bizz Buzz. I'm Leon Thomas. That's Tony Macadon. Thanks for watching New Bizz Buzz. Here we go.